How are you?
Good.
So Tobias, you guys some of the young guys spent their summer here in Orlando training. What went into that thought process? How much is that going to help you guys come regular season times?
Well, it was just us, knowing that 20 games is, not where we want to be. So it was us as a team coming together and doing all we can to get better as a unit and build chemistry for us going forward in the season. So, I think it's going to help us out a lot. It's just going to help us build chemistry as a team, but at the same time, it's going to improve our basketball game. So I think a lot of us improve, whether it be in the weight room or on the basketball court. So, we've gotten better, and that's all you can ask for.
How much of a motivation was, you have people saying 20 wins and expectations for this year?
Well, it's definitely a motivation, when you go into the season, to only win 20 games. So as a team, we know we have to get better and we have to progress. So going into this year, we know that's our goal, is to get better and, keep building on as a team and as a unit.
Last year, I want to say people might have predicted this team to win less than 20, and they started off the season really hot. Now that you're here, do you think that this team is a potential playoff team? Can you guys at least be in the conversation?
I think it's early to tell, but at the same time, as a team, our goal is to be in the playoffs, and I think it should be any team's goal going into the NBA season. So, all we can do is control what we can control, and that's coming in the gym every day, every practice, starting training camp, working as hard as we can, and going out on the basketball floor every night, giving 100%. And the outcome will show up to that. So, I think as a unit, that's what we have to do each and every night.
Well, it's most of it. This is probably as close to a college team as you can get in the NBA because guys are so tight, hanging out together. How much does that chemistry help you guys?
I think it helped us out a lot just because we're all young players, and at the same time, we all have a lot of similarities, and we work out together, we hang out together, so that just helps us as a team, building that niche and building chemistry for us as a unit. And going forward, it's going to help us.
Going along, I guess, that college aspect, I think I saw a video earlier this offseason of you and Mo hazing Victor and Rowe. Do you think that you're going to haze them at all and give them some of the rookie feel to the team?
I'm not a big hazing guy, so it was just a funny video for the fans to have a laugh, something like that. But I'm not really a hazing guy. I'm more, rookies coming to the NBA, they got enough stress on their mind, so let them come in and work hard and do what they got to do in every day.
Do you still see yourself as a combo forward, or are you going to try and establish yourself at the 3 or 4 this season?
I see myself playing whatever position Coach Vaughn wants me to play. Whatever position that's going to help us as a team get better. I can play 3, I can play 4, whichever position. I'm comfortable playing both positions, and I can excel at both positions on the basketball court.
Are those distinctions between positions kind of fading away in game plans? Do you feel? You heard Rob and everyone pretty much say, Victor's just a guard. He can play point or shoot guard.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're kind of the example on the other end of the spectrum as far as?
Yeah, I do, and I feel like in this, in the NBA now, it kind of depends on what other teams are doing. If another team is playing a power forward or they playing a stretch forward, you kind of got to adjust what they're doing. But at the same time, like I said, I'm going to play whatever position. But at the same time, the way I see the game going now, it's kind of not that it's small ball, but guys are being able to play different positions on the basketball court.
You talked about the age thing, with you guys being so close in age and working on that chemistry. Talk a little bit about the older guys on the team. Do you have that same communication with those guys, or is there anything different because they're older?
No. I think the way the older guys communicate with us is on the same level. They look at us, like you said, we're only 20, 21, 22, but at the same time, everybody conducts themselves in a mature way. And, I think that's key for the older guys on this team, the veterans on this team. And they look at us and they know that, we're here for business, and each and every day we step on the court, we're going to give it our all.
Now, you were traded to Orlando last year. You get one full off season with the Magic, going into the full season with them. How has it helped you progress as far as the team goes and what you can understand, what to expect from the team going into the season?
Well, it's good just to be here the whole summer and be able to go to a full training camp. So, it's my goal to come in here and be a leader and at the same time work as hard as I can. But, show what I can do and just, I think the biggest thing for us is just building chemistry and getting to know each other and continue to know each other's games.
Tobias, one of our lifestyles reporters says he sees you all the time at concerts. and not many people know who you are. Is that something that you like, or that you want to change with the way you're going to play on the court this season?
I only been to one concert, so I mean, I could care less if people, if they know me or they don't know me. I like being low key, but at the same time, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a guy to be like, oh, I want a whole bunch of attention. You know what I'm saying? Less is more to me. So it doesn't really matter. I'm just a guy who comes in there, handles my business. Eventually, you'll get to know me. That's all I can say.
You're a guy who normally talks team goals first, but the All-Star game, is that a legitimate goal for you? Is that something that maybe you put out there as a carrot for motivation?
Yeah, I mean, going into the season, being an All-Star is definitely one of my top individual goals. I think, I have the ability, and with the team that's around me and the coaching staff, being able to embrace me as a player, I think it's important to go in the season with those type of goals, but at the same time, to push myself as a player and push our team to be the best team that we can be.
By the time you got here, Glenn was already out of the season with an injury, and you haven't gotten a chance to play with him, and you might not for a little bit. But have you given any thought looking ahead to how you two might play off each other?
I think we'll play off each other well just because he's a guy that is able to move a lot of people out the way, and he's a guy that does a lot of things on the defensive end and the offensive end for us as a team. So, when he does get back out there and he is ready to play, I think it'll be a good little duo we can have.
In your short time here, have you seen any 12 Harris jerseys around town yet?
I've seen a couple from the Twitter and stuff like that, but not really have I seen a 12 jersey in person.
Tobias, you weren't able to play in Summer League, but what's something new fans should expect from you on the court this season that you weren't able to show as much in the few months you were here last season?
Just just expect everything. I've been working on my game so much this summer, whether it be my shooting, my post-up game, dribbling, handling. So I've really just been putting a lot of effort in. So just expect a lot out of me. That's what I can say. And I hold myself accountable.
Okay, Josh. Last question.
What's the night right before the first practice like? Is it adrenaline already, or are you able to sleep?
Yeah, I'm able to sleep. It'll be excitement going into the season, just knowing that it's finally here, and knowing that putting a lot of hard work and dedication. So it's just time for me and my teammates just to go out there and be ready for the season, and just be ready for us to grow as a team.
All right. Thank you.